Hello language learners, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reading about IELTS speaking. What is IELTS? IELTS is an international English language testing system for study, migration, or work. IELTS speaking test divided into 3 sections. Today we are dealing part 1 of section 1. Either you are dealing general IELTS test or academic, part 1 is same. It lasts for about 4 or 5 minutes. It includes introduction plus any of the following 2 topics. The examiner introduces himself or herself to you, and then in return, you have to introduce yourself. Like, hello, my name is Emma. I am from Canada. Then any of the following topics would be discussed. Like your hometown or neighborhood, your work, your study, your friends, your hobbies, your food, sports, and your family. You have observed that all these topics are very familiar to you, so that you can speak your heart out, so that the examiner will assess your language. Now move on. The criterion on which the examiner have been assessing you. It is pronunciation. It doesn't mean that you come up with the best pronunciation, but it means that whatever you are speaking is recognizable or understandable. Next is fluency. It doesn't mean that you should be very speedy. It means that you are speaking in a rhythmic way without taking too many pauses and saying like okay? So it doesn't mean to speed up. Next is vocabulary. Vocabulary means that you have a variety of words. It means that you are able to use so many synonyms or antonyms, like you are using different phrases or idioms or similes or something like that. You shouldn't repeat one word again and again. So in this series, we are telling you how to increase your vocabulary through different videos. Next or last topic on which you have been assessed is grammar or accuracy. It doesn't mean that you are not allowed to make grammatical mistakes, because sometimes native speakers also make mistakes. Now let's discuss some do's and don'ts. First is the list of do's. Confident. First of all, your body language should show that how confident you are. Friendly. You should be friendly. Wear a smile, and then your body language should represent that you are very friendly. Don't show any kind of stress. Eye contact. While throughout the interview, that definitely lasts for 4-5 minutes, don't look at your feet and on the rooftop or here and there. Just look at the examiner. Then excitement. When you're answering in a monotone without any excitement, it doesn't show a very good impact. Then vocabulary. You have been assessed through very easy topics. So how can you give a variety? Instead of food, you can use cuisine. Instead of friends, you can use companions, comrades, acquaintances. Instead of family, you can use bloodline, parentage, forefathers, ancestors. So this is the way you can give a variety to your speaking. I will definitely provide some of the videos to increase your vocabulary. Then overuse of I like. Well, because in the interview, very basic topics are there. So sometimes people, overuse I like. I like this, I like that. Like, for example, you have been asked, do you like sports? And you're saying, yes, I like sports. Instead of I like or overuse of I like, you can use expressions like I enjoy playing football. I really love playing basketball. I prefer doing this. I admire. Then I appreciate. I am into it. I am fond of it. Then prefer some detailed answers, because in this way you can give the examiner due margin to assess your language. Otherwise, very brief answers wouldn't let him assess you. Now let's discuss a list of don'ts. You shouldn't speak with a monotone. Pitch of your voice would be up and down, just like ECG. You shouldn't say like that. Hello, my name is Emma. I like to play sports. I live here. I study this. I do that. I like this. I like that. No, you should show some enthusiasm and energy as well. You shouldn't give answers in yes and no. Why? Because in this way, you are not giving any sort of space for the examiner to check your language. Like, do you like sports? And you're saying, yes, I like sports. Don't repeat the question. Do you like Indian cuisine? And you're saying, yes, I like Indian cuisine. This sort of repetition of the question is just wasting time and, in other words, annoying the examiner. So please don't repeat the question. Then go off topic. When I say that you should give detailed answers, it doesn't mean to go off the topic. Like you have been asked about sports and you are talking about the sports and then the education and then the politics. So please stick to the topic. Don't answer, I don't know. Even if you don't know anything that the examiner is asking, still manage a hypothetical, imaginative kind of reply instead of saying, I don't know. You shouldn't speak too slow or too quick. I like playing basketball because I like it. I like basketball because I like it. Don't go for both options. Then don't speak quietly in a way that the examiner has to ask again and again. I like Indian cuisine, and you're saying, I like Indian cuisine. So, and the examiner is asking, what? Sorry, I couldn't understand. So this kind of expressions makes your examiner annoyed, and definitely you are not at all able to get good marks. Then you shouldn't be sorry about your perfect English, because native English speakers also make mistakes frequently. You shouldn't be apologetic about your mistakes. Either the mistakes are of grammar or fluency. You should be confident. Your overall impression should be the best one. So that is all about our first part of IELTS speaking. Hope you have understood it nicely. We will definitely come up with section 2 and 3 as well. Do subscribe for more details. That's all for today. Stay blessed.